right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Guys, it is time for a quick review from Obuy. Definitely this is the KnivesFAST channel, and I would appreciate if you guys would do all the things like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check me out over on Instagram. Now, this is the Oknife Sentry L2. There's a bunch of different sentries. There's the R1, the L1, the L2, I don't know. This one's in D2 and G10, and of course, Oknives are OEM'd by Kaiser, so it's going to be made pretty well, and D2 means it's got a patch in there, not a coin. Now, I am putting this video up on Saturday morning, the 16th? Yes, of December 2023, and that means you've got till midnight tonight to get this guy on sale. So yeah, I'm a little late to the party here, but you can use my link down below to the Obuy store, and that'll help the channel. And again, it is on sale, and the sale gets you this knife for $51.99, normally $64.99. So man, you get $13 off, which is really, really cool. And they've got through midnight on the 16th, they've got a well, that's only if you buy something over $59, so forget it. There's a free gift, but you have to buy something over $59. It's a yucca keychain knife, but in this case, if you just bought this knife, you wouldn't quite have enough. Now, this is an interesting knife for me, and I'm really glad Obuy sent it to me so that I can share it with you guys. Really cool budget option. Now, whoops, it's made by Kaiser, and so you've got this kind of matrix G10 texturing that Kaiser's been using on their Laconic series knives. You've got a deep carry clip that sits on top. It has flat screws. It is reversible to this side, which is nice. Really nice looking pivot. Blacked out everything. Black handle, black hardware, black blade, black liner. Now, you do have an inset liner on this side and no liner on the show side, which I think is, you know, for this price of knife, is an interesting choice, and I really like it. It keeps it lighter. And let's see, is that a full? Yeah, it's a full liner on the lock side. Now, you can see we're locked up at like 30-ish there. And we are centered. Maybe the slightest little bit of left to right blade play, but maybe a little tighten would fix that. As far as, you don't really have a lot of room as far as a cutout here, but you have a tiny bit, and you have a chamfer, and the lock bar moves out of the way very well. So you're not really digging. That's really my when I get frustrated is because of that. But it moves pretty well. Do I wish there was a little more room? Yes, I do. Especially at this price point, it would be good. I keep going up here. I'm sorry. I'm back down here. I apologize, guys. That's a bad habit of mine, where I don't look through the viewfinder. I want to make sure I'm out here not cutting myself. So sometimes I look out here and I end up here. So I apologize. I won't do that again. Well, yeah, I will. But we have a Tanto with a secondary tip, and we have some really aggressive, wow, Casey, serrations here. It is a D2 blade, Sentry L2, of course, and you have kind of an interesting situation here, which is you have these kind of stiletto guards here, a top and a bottom guard. Now, 4-finger knife. And I do have kind of some chamfering here. It is flat scales, but I do have some chamfering, so it feels pretty good in the hand. But it's kind of awkward for me. When I put my thumb out here, there's no jimping, but it feels good. But you can see I'm just over that guard, and it's kind of poking into me a little bit. Not the greatest. Now, if you want to hold it like this, that's fine. It's just not my favorite. My favorite grip is like this, but I can arch my thumb a little bit and end up okay there, and not bad. Now, if you get out a piece of cardboard, the first thing you're going to see is that this guy is a piercer because of that Tanto tip, and because of the serrations, it's kind of hard for me to do a full cardboard cut unless I stay back off of that, which is kind of hard because now I only have a very man, I'm sliding right out of it. See, I just have such a small area to cut with because, yeah, I mean, this is the part that's just a normal edge, and then out here. But it would be a good piercer, as you can see, for, you know, like a tactical knife. Feels pretty good in the hand, carries very thin and light. You can see here, it carries in the pocket like that, comes up, and you have about that much sticking out of the pocket. Not bad at all. And it carries very thin and light, very, very light. Yeah, so it's hard for me to do a full-on cut test with this one. But you can see, I mean, it does cut. It's just hard to do because of the serrations. You guys know, if you've been around the channel long enough, I say a sharp knife beats serrations every day of the week for me. And again, if you want serrations, then that is totally good. And this has very sharp serrations. Now, this would be good for cutting rope and those kinds of things, and I get it. But what it does when you have partial serrations is it just gives you such a smaller edge for doing utility tasks or that kind of thing. But maybe that's not what you're using this knife for. Maybe it's a tactical knife, or maybe it's for something else, and it's fine for you. I'm just giving my opinions because that's what we do here. Now, very nice, again, you know, as long as you keep off of that guard, and very, very cool. Now, action-wise, very decent detent, not bad at all. You can see, drops to my thumb, shakes down. It is on bearings. Decent knife. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this knife per se. It does all the knife things. It's just, you know, you have to, in my opinion, be a little more careful as to how you cut with it. All right, so we have the Ontario Rat 1, which is going to be larger, both handle and blade, and the Ontario Rat 2, which is going to be slightly smaller handle and blade. Now, as far as, by the way, they're saying the D2 is 58 plus or minus, no, plus 2 HRC, G10 D2. It is on bearings, as I said. The handle length is 4.43 inches. The blade thickness is 0.11. So again, it is very thin, which is why it penetrates pretty well when you do that, the puncture kind of cuts there. And the blade thickness is 0.11. I said that. The overall length 7.8, and the blade length 3.37. 2.83 ounces, which is really nice. Guys, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. But anyway, a really cool knife. By the way, it has a kind of a shiny black coating, not a black wash. Again, not bad, but it definitely has a reflective kind of coating to it. Okay, so this again is $51.99 on the sale. It will go back up to $64.99 after the sale closes on the December 16th, 2023 at 11:59 p.m. So if you're interested, and by the way, there are other items on sale, so please use my link down below and go check out Obuy. Make sure you spin the wheel and all that good stuff. So that is your Oknife Sentry L2. Wow. Sentry L2. And definitely check it out, guys. Hit the like button, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.